Hi guys, what are we gonna do today? We're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna learn how to decoupage tissue onto fabric. We're gonna make this really cute art smock. Let's get started.
So to do this project, you're going to need a piece of fabric or something you wanna put this onto. I'm using a cotton shirt. You make sure that whatever you're doing it on, you've already pre-washed it, got all the sizing and everything out of it from the manufacturer. And I'm using Podge for fabric. On one side of my shirt, I had already done paper that looks very similar to this. Here are a few of the scraps that I have left from the other sheet. This one happens to have some of the same type of elements, so it all ties in together, and this is a rice paper. So we're going to use a rice paper on the other side, and you're gonna be able to see the differences. Okay, this is the shirt I am gonna be putting this onto. Now I'm gonna read these instructions to you so you kind of have an idea of what we're doing. Used for fabric on fabric projects. We are not doing fabric on fabric, we are doing paper on fabric. We are going to do this. I'm gonna apply a thin coat to the back of this piece of paper, and then I'm gonna smooth it in place with my fingers, and you wanna let it dry for a couple hours before you seal it. I am going to take this rice paper, and I'm gonna turn it over, and I'm going to apply my fabric Mod Podge to the back of this on this plastic sheet. Fabric Mod Podge does feel a little thick. It's more the thickness of a paste, not even a glue, but a paste. One thing nice about rice paper, it is a little bit more durable than just plain tissue paper. Now, when you see I picked this up, it is still on here, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna lay this out here. And carefully. Now with tissue paper, if you start rubbing it, it can rip very easily. So this is a little sturdier, but if you have this sheeting on, this back side is my clean side, so I'm just gonna lay this down. Press that very carefully. So most of my wrinkles are completely out. So I'm gonna let this set. It says to let it set for a couple hours, so it's gonna pray I can wait 2 hours to do that. And then we'll be back with you. Okay, you're not gonna believe this, but I actually waited 2 hours. Okay, now we're gonna put our sealer coat of this fabric Mod Podge over this. Okay, so I'm just going over the edges, just around, and making sure I have a nice coat. You wanna be careful though, still, when you're brushing over this. This rice paper is a little bit stronger than regular tissue, but you still want to be careful. We're going to let this dry, and we want to wait 72 hours before we can wash this. You can wash this on a gentle cycle in your washing machine. The other side, when I did that the first time, I just threw a towel or so in so it was again something a little softer. And I did realize you cannot put it in the dryer. Don't ask me how I know that. And you also do not want to use an iron where this is, on either side of this. You can iron the rest of the piece, but you don't want to iron where this is.
So I hope you guys thought that this was fun. I still have to wait. I haven't made it through the 72 hours. So after 72 hours, I'm going to wash this. You can use any sort of a decoupage paper or a rice paper that you would like. And if you guys are interested in either one of these papers, I do have a limited supply of both. This one is more of a larger tissue, and this one over here is the rice paper. You do it on any fabric piece, whether it's a bag, shoes, a shirt, a skirt, whatever you would like. But I hope you guys try this out. I'd love to see some photos, but whatever you do, have fun.